All right, today I'm going to give you my opinion on this pool vacuum cleaner. So this is a cordless pool vacuum cleaner that you charge. Basically just plug it in right here to a regular wall outlet and let it charge for about 90 minutes, and that'll give you about 60 minutes of usage. So once this is in the pool, we're just going to flick this on and then it'll start working. You don't want to turn it on outside of the pool because it could burn up the motor, but it does have a fail-safe. So if you accidentally do leave it on, or it flips out of the pool and it's just sitting there and it's still on, it will actually stop it from going so it doesn't burn up the motor. So that's one thing that's great about this. It also has this extension right here, so if you've got a deeper pool, you can just extend it there. And it's got one more. So this goes up really high, so if you've got a really deep, like 6-foot pool or something like that, you definitely can reach down into the bottom of the pool relatively easy. And if you wanted to get an even more extended pool, it's got a basic attachment here that has the 2 dots on the side right there. So any pool arm will pretty much fit on this. So now let's go ahead and put it into the pool and I'll show you how to work it. So we bring it over here to the pool, and the first thing is we want to dip this into the pool and fill it up with a little bit of water before we turn it on. So you can see those gills right there. We'll go ahead and dip those gills down in, and we're just going to wait for this to pretty much stop bubbling, and that'll tell us that there's enough water in there. Okay, bubbles stop. Let's go ahead and flick it on. Now you can see bubbles coming out the top, and that means that the engine is turned on. So now what we want to do is get it down at the bottom of our pool, and before we start moving it around, I just want you to know that if you push your dirt around in the bottom of the pool, it's going to make it difficult to actually suction it all up. So you really want to make sure that you're moving the vacuum nice and slow across. Like this is a nice little pace. So let's go ahead and we'll work on this dirty area over here. Nice and slow. It might take you a little while to clean it up, but we're going to get everything up. That way we don't have to do it again for a couple of days. So we'll keep going over this area. Let's go over this one last section right here. All right, there we go. Look at that. Nice and clean. Picked up all the dirt. It's also going to pick up little sticks and anything else that's little pieces of debris that are in there. If you've got larger pieces of debris, obviously you're gonna have to pick that up by hand or with something else. But this works great for cleaning the bottom of the pool and keeping it clean. It's nice and easy, lightweight to move around. So if you're pulling this back up out of the pool, I can just grab it with one hand. It's really easy. Even with water in there, it's a pretty lightweight machine with a powerful engine. So if you're looking for a nice cordless pool vacuum this summer, I would definitely recommend picking this one up.